To speak to a pharmacy staff member, press 4. Someone will assist you momentarily.
CVS Pharmacy. Help you?
Hi, my name is Branden. I actually came in, I don't even remember, it was either like Wednesday or Thursday to pick up a prescription, and it seems like, I guess you guys maybe confused the prescription things or stuff, but I was supposed to take something for like a cold to pick up from Dr. Collinsworth, and then I guess you guys gave me something, I guess, for maybe erectile dysfunction. So I'm just kind of wondering if anybody else is called saying that they got the wrong medication or anything like that.
No. What was your name?
My name is Branden, and I was just kind of wondering, like, what am I supposed to do? Because my parents are supposed to be coming over.
What's your last name?
My last name's Walden.
And you got it filled here?
I believe so, yeah. And I'm just kind of wondering, too, maybe you can, actually help, because, like I said, my parents are on their way over, and I took it. I thought it was cold medicine, but it's not, and I'm trying to figure out how to treat this before they come over. And I was looking online, and I can't find anything.
Well, there's nothing really to treat that. Did you get it as a prescription?
Yeah, and I guess when I looked up whatever it was, it's some erectile dysfunction, which I don't have. My doctor said I had a cold. And I was trying...
Okay, and what's your date of birth? I'm trying to pull up your profile.
I was born in July 26th, and I went to call my doctor, and the office is closed, so I'm just kind of wondering they're here in like 20 minutes.
What year?
I'm sorry?
What year were you born in?
I was born in 1990.
I'm not pulling you up in my computer system, so there's really no way for me to look up. And you got it. I don't think it was filled here.
I believe so. I'm trying to find my receipt. You guys are the closest one to my house. But I'm just kind of wondering, like, I guess I will throw them out if I don't need them. But how long do they usually last for?
Well, that can depend. I don't know what it is, so I would need to know what it is.
It gives me a boner.
No, I need to know, like, what medication it is.
Oh, let me look up to see whatever it is, because the bottle doesn't say anything. It said to take 1 a day, but the doctor said to take 2, so I took 3.
Okay.
Should I put, like, a heating pad on it? Would that help? Like,
No, I mean, there's really no way to probably bring it down without going to, like, an emergency room.
Should I buy, like, a melon and just go to town?
Is this a kind of joke?
No, like, my parents are going to be here soon. I don't want to be walking around with this.
I understand that, but I'm trying to get to the root of the problem of how you got this medication.
Yeah.
And why you took 3 of them.
Because my doctor said to take 2, and I figured, I don't know, because I didn't take any in the day or the afternoon, that I should take 3. I guess that's kind of my fault, but I was like, I'm not feeling better, but hello down there. Somebody's happy to see me. And...
Okay. Because I'm not pulling you up in my computer system, so it wasn't filled here. So that's why there's really no way for me to find out what you took or anything like that without knowing more information.
Man, I'm looking it up online because I can't find the stupid bottle and my receipt thing I'm trying to find too. I texted my friend asking him what to do, and he said to get a vacuum hose, but that sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, like, I don't know. What if it was just like regular, I guess, like Viagra? Like, what would I do for that? Because that's kind of like the same thing, I guess.
I really need to know exactly what you took.
Mm-hmm.
And because I'm not pulling up anything here, and it just kind of sounds like you need to talk to whatever pharmacy you picked it up at. Because if there was some sort of drug error, you need to talk to them.
Yeah, and I guess I could work on that, but I mean, the drug error, I guess that could be fixed, but like this, I kind of need fixed like really soon.
Then you should go into an emergency roroom.
Do you think if I take more, do you think it would counteract and make it go away?
No.
No. Are there any vitamins or like NyQuil or something? Would I just take NyQuil?
No.
That'll make me tired. Do you have any pills that give me erectile dysfunction?
No.
'Cause I was looking it up online, like how to give yourself a non-boner. What's that called, even?
Okay, I think you need to contact the pharmacy that you had this filled at if there was a drug error, because I do not have you in my computer system. And if you took 3 tablets of it, maybe you should go to the emergency room.
They were pretty big. They were white things. They were pretty big, but like I don't know. I'm just trying to make it go away. I tried looking at my ex for a while, and that didn't help because he was ugly.
Okay.
One of my friends said to rub with shampoo. Is that a real thing?
No, I have never heard of that. And I do think you need to contact the pharmacy that you had this prescription filled at.
And another one of my friends said to turn on a fan, and the breeze will make it decline.
You can certainly try that.
What's the medical term for a non-boner, like a softie?
I don't know.
Mr. Softie.
I don't know.
How to give yourself a Mr. Softie.
Okay. Is there any other questions for me?
Yes. How do I give myself a Mr. Softie?
I cannot help you with that. Like I said, I think you need to go to the emergency room if you took a drug in error and you took too much of it.
Did I take too much?
I don't know. I do not know what you took. That's why I'm saying you need to contact the pharmacy that you had the prescription filled at.
Do you guys fill Viagra? Because maybe it was that.
We do, but I do not know what you took. You need to contact the pharmacy that you had it filled at.
All right. What if it was Viagra? Let's just go with that and try and treat that.
Then you need to go to the emergency room if you took too much of the medication.
My friend said if I take too much, I can go blind. Is that real?
I've not heard of that.
He also said it could explode.
I highly doubt that, but you need to go to the emergency room, and you need to contact the pharmacy that you had the prescription filled at.
Okay. Another person said to go swimming, but I don't have a pool.
Well, you can certainly try that.
Or to chew gum. Is that?
I have not heard of that.
Is there like a supervisor or somebody that would know how to give myself a Mr. Softie before my parents come over?
Like I said, if you took a drug in error and you took too much of it without knowing what it is, you need to contact the emergency room or the pharmacy you had the prescription filled at.
Somebody said to stick it in the fridge.
Okay, I'm sorry, sir. I don't have time for this. You need to contact the pharmacy that you had the prescription filled at. You don't have time to help me? I don't know what to do. You're being kind of inappropriate about this, and I've told you what I think you should do.
You're saying to go to the emergency, but here's my fear. Like, what happens if I get pulled over and the cop comes by and sees? What do I tell him?
Then you should drive the speed limit so you do not get pulled over, and then you can explain to the cop.
You can get pulled over for a lot of things, like if my headlight breaks or if I'm going the wrong direction on the road. That's happened more than once before. I would just hate for a cop to pull me over and be like, you know why I pulled you over? And then he asks for my ID, and then he sees it, and then I tell him the problem, and he's probably not going to believe me.
Okay, sir, you need to contact the pharmacy you had the prescription filled at, or go to the emergency room because I do not know what you took. So that is what I'm telling you to do.
What are they going to do at the emergency room?
That I do not know. That you need to bring in what you took, and they can go from there.
Are they going to have to like pump blood into it?
I highly doubt that. I don't know what they would do, though. I do think you need to contact whatever pharmacy you had the prescription filled at. Isn't
when it goes up, isn't that because blood flow goes out, so then I have to put blood into it?
Okay,
I'm wondering how this works. I'm kind of learning as I go.
Sir, you need to contact the pharmacy you had the prescription filled at to find out what you took, and then they can help you from there. Okay?
Well, that's not really going to be helpful. I don't want to go to the emergency room.
Well, I think you need to contact whoever filled the prescription for you.
Okay.
Okay.
What if I do that on my own? Like get a little turkey baster and like pump blood into the head?
No, that's not going to work.
Why not?
You need to contact the pharmacy you had the prescription filled at, or go to the emergency room.
I'm just picturing like a turkey baster. If I like cut my finger, fill it with blood, and shoot it down the head.
I'm telling you what I think you should do, and that's all I can help you with.
Okay.
Thank you.
God, that was so awkward. That lasted way too long.